Hi everyone, I'm Betsy and I am your Face Yoga Method instructor for today. I am so happy that each of you have joined me today to learn a few of the Face Yoga Method poses. You're probably asking the same questions I ask. Yoga for the face? Face yoga? Yes, like body yoga, the Face Yoga Method is a series of yoga poses designed to work with the facial muscles and your facial expressions. Like body yoga, the Face Yoga poses, when combined with relaxing breath work, increase the blood flow and circulation to the skin and the muscles below it. Over time, with a consistent practice, you will notice that tense muscles will begin to relax. There will be more symmetry and definition that will return to your face. So it's so exciting to know that you can be in control of the muscles in your face and of bringing more definition back to your face without expensive creams or treatments. So again, thank you for being here today, and I want to take a moment to find out what you would like to learn from the class today. So maybe you take a few seconds and I would love to have some feedback. Oh, a double chin. Yes, there are face yoga poses that will work with our chin and with the neckline to bring more definition back to that area of the face. Under eye bags, we're actually going to do some poses today for under eye bags and under eye puffiness. Better posture. Posture is one of the number one things that we need to work on when we are doing our Face Yoga Method poses. You will hear me say, sit up tall, relax your shoulders, open your chest. And these are just done to enhance and help you get the most benefit out of the poses that we will be doing. So let me just give you a little bit of a rundown today of how our class will be structured. We will start out with a series of warm-up poses to just warm up our body, warm up our face, warm up our body, and bring our attention and our awareness to this space, to being here and being present to learn the Face Yoga Method. We will also focus on 2 to 3 specific poses, Face Yoga Method poses, to work with different areas of the face today. And then we will do a nice cool down to just relax. Before we get started, there are 3 things I would like for you to remember. The first is this is your Face Yoga Method class. So at any time, if you feel any discomfort or maybe feel that you're pushing too hard, then just come out of the pose. That is okay. I want you to learn the poses, but I don't want you to feel any discomfort or pain when you are in the poses, because again, these poses are to work with your facial muscles. Also, use your mirrors as we practice these poses today so that you can better understand how the poses are done and how they can work with the muscles in your face. And just remember that it's your practice, and don't worry about what your neighbor's doing, or if you mess up, it is okay. There will be time to practice, and that's what our yoga class is all about today. It's the face yoga practice. We are practicing our face yoga poses. Secondly, breath work. That is something that is so important. So as you do these poses, don't forget to take a breath in and take a breath out. And I will remind you as we're doing our poses today to breathe in and breathe out. Third, have fun. The face yoga method is a fun and easy way for you to learn to work with the muscles of your face, to bring some greater definition and symmetry back to the face, and also to have a good time. And that's very important why we are here. We're here to learn, but we're also here to enjoy the company of others and to have some fun. Without any other announcements, let's go ahead and get started. I would like to start our practice today with our posture and learning to sit up in our chairs when we sit down. I think so often when we sit down in our chair, we really do sit down. But for today's class and for the classes that we have over the next few weeks, I want you to always remember to sit up when you sit down. We're going to practice a really nice seated posture to just bring some length to the spine and to open the chest and relax our shoulders. So plant your feet in front of you on the floor. Take your hands, make a fist, and put these fists in between both of your knees. This will bring your hips into a neutral alignment. Begin to sit up nice and tall, and one way that you can check to make sure that you are sitting up nice and tall is pretend to put a jacket on that is too small. So I've got my jacket on, and now I'm going to work on zipping it up. So I need to bring my pelvis just slightly forward. Begin to start zipping this jacket, and as I start to zip, my belly muscles begin to contract. And as they contract, I feel my spine getting longer and taller. As I reach up towards the neckline on my jacket, I want to turn my fist over and bring my pinky finger up under my chin. This brings the head and neck into alignment with the spine. I see some of you doing this. You're doing a great job. So here we are. Release the hand. Bring your hands back down to your lap, and you will find that you're sitting in a nice, tall, seated posture. Now let's check and make sure that our shoulders are not here up under our ears, but that they're here. So let's add some breath work here. I want you to breathe in with me. We can do this together. Breathe in. Bring those shoulders up towards the ears. And as you breathe out, allow those shoulders to float back and down the spine. Let's do that one more time. Breathe in, shoulders float up, Breathe out, shoulders float back and down the spine. Oh, that feels so good. I hope you're feeling a sense of just openness, a sense of sitting tall. Maybe you're feeling those abdominal muscles, those belly muscles get fired up as we sit taller. You know, having a strong core protects our back. So it's really important that we engage our abdominal muscles as we sit tall, as we sit up in our chair. Okay, one more time of breath work. Let's breathe in. Allow those shoulders to float up. Bring and breathe out. Allow the shoulders to float down the back and come into place. Very good, very good. Excellent posture. Hands in the lap. Take a breath in. Take a breath out. And let's begin. Head stays up. Our body moves slightly forward. The torso leans slightly forward as we allow the torso to rotate to the right. Come all the way around, back to the front for 1. Let's go again. To the right, come back to center, 2, 3. Hopefully you should feel your body starting to warm up. You feel some opening up in the side body and through the torso for 4, 5. Very nice work. 6, 7. Maybe you find as you begin to warm up that the torso rotation, that your circle actually gets a little bigger. 8, 9, and 10. Come back to center, sit up nice and tall, lean forward, slightly forward at the hips, and let's rotate that torso in the opposite direction. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Excellent work. As we come back to center, I'd like for you to, again, relax those shoulders down, open your chest. Let's close the eyes, take a breath in, take a breath out. One more time, breathe in, and breathe out. Okay, let's move to our second warm-up pose called the wow. I think you're going to really enjoy this pose. It's a wonderful pose for waking up the muscles in the face. It's also wonderful for reducing stress and releasing tension from the facial muscles. And it has an added benefit of uplifting the mood. I will demo this pose for you, but there is one reminder. Do not wrinkle the forehead. We're not here with the eyes and we're not wrinkling the forehead, and we don't want to bring the shoulders up. Shoulders should stay relaxed. Forehead relaxed as we move into this pose. So let's begin. Bring the lips together and make a wow sound with your lips. So here we go. Wow. Now let's do that together for 10. Wow. 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 Relax the shoulders. Wow. Relax the forehead. Wow. 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 Come out of the pose. Take a breath in and breathe out. Take a breath in and breathe out. And open the eyes. We're going to move into some of our face yoga method poses, and as someone mentioned earlier, there's an interest in reducing under eye bags. So our next pose is called the under eye smoother with hands. It's very important in this pose to keep the shoulders relaxed and to not wrinkle the forehead. Finger placement is also very, very important. We will be using our middle and our ring fingers to perform this exercise. The benefits of this exercise include reducing under eye puffiness and smoothing the skin under the eyes. Something very important to remember is that the skin under our eyes is very delicate, so you want to use moisturizer when doing this pose if the skin does appear dry, and be very careful not to apply too much pressure under the eyes when we're tapping with our fingers. So let's begin. I'm going to demo first. The one thing that we don't want to see, as I've already mentioned, is we don't want to see this. We're not wanting to see our shoulders way up. That's a no. We want to stay nice and relaxed with our chest open. We're taking the two fingers, as I've already mentioned, our middle and our ring finger, and we will start by placing those fingers right in the corner of the eye. Keep the forehead relaxed as you begin to gently apply pressure under the eye. Let's do that together. Let's take our two fingers. We're going to gently apply them to the inside corner of both eyes. Relax the forehead, relax the shoulders. Just begin to gently press under the eyes to smooth out the puffiness that can occur there. To repeat, come back to the center and do again. When you're done, release the hands back to the lap. Close your eyes. Take a breath in and take a breath out. Breathe in and breathe out. open your eyes. Let's sit up nice and tall as we sit up in our chairs. And we're going to move into our second face yoga pose. Our second pose is called forehead tapping. And I chose this pose because sometimes I have difficulty relaxing my forehead. As you've probably noticed, I use it a lot when I speak. But that is something in my own practice that I am working on in doing face yoga method poses designed to work with the muscles in my forehead. But this tapping exercise is just wonderful. It balances and centers you as one of the benefits. It also reduces the stress lines shown on the forehead, especially the 11 lines, which occur right between our eyebrows. Always relax the shoulders when performing this exercise. Keep your forehead relaxed and breathe out through your nose. So let me demonstrate this exercise for you, and then we will do it together for a count of 10. When doing this posture, as I've said, we do not want to see this kind of pose. This is not going to give us any benefit. So I wanted to just point that out to you. What we do want to see is nice relaxed shoulders, open chest. We want to bring our middle, ring, and little fingers or pinky fingers up to our forehead, starting in the center of the forehead, relaxing the shoulders down, and begin to tap. Now, let's do this pose together. We want to relax the shoulders, bring them up towards the ears on the breath in, breathe out, allow those shoulders to roll back down the back. Sit up using our tall chair posture. And we want to bring our middle, ring, and pinky fingers to our forehead, to the center of the forehead. Relax the forehead, and let's begin tapping together. Shoulders down. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And release. Close the eyes, take a breath in, and breathe out. Take a breath in, and breathe out. Our next pose that we're going to do this evening is for those double chins. And I know that some of you mentioned that that was an area of concern that you had when we we're doing our introductions at the beginning of our class. So this pose is called the double chin lift, hands free. And the benefits of this pose includes toning the neck and the jawline area and preventing a double chin. There are a couple extra tips that I want you to be aware of. If at any time when you are doing this pose you experience pain or discomfort, please simply come out of the pose. You can come completely out, or you can adjust your neck accordingly to where maybe you feel a little less tension or a little less stress that may be causing some discomfort. Also, breathing is very important when doing the double chin lift, hands free. If you're finding it difficult to breathe in and out of your nose, it's okay to simply breathe out through the mouth and breathe with the mouth as you breathe in and breathe out. One thing that you want to remember is not to lift your shoulders when doing this pose. This is not good. Again, we want to relax our shoulders. And the tongue, when we do this pose, we will gently lift the chin, open the neck up towards the ceiling, but our tongue will actually lift out of our mouth and up towards the ceiling. If the tongue is sticking straight out like this, that's not correct. That would be an incorrect posture. So let me demonstrate how this is done, and then we will do this together. So here we go. Relax the shoulders, relax the forehead. Begin by lifting that chin up and looking up towards the ceiling to open up that neck. Tongue comes out. So let's do this posture together. Again, you may find that you're more comfortable lifting the neck to start with to a 45-degree angle, which would be about right here, versus a 90-degree angle, which is straight up. And that's perfectly acceptable. I'm going to use my fingers to count, and I'm going to have you to also count, if you would like, count out loud as you are doing. Well, let's take that back. Not count out loud, but you can also use your fingers to just signify that you are holding this pose on the right for 5 seconds. Releasing the pose over to the left, holding up your fingers as I did for 5 seconds. Coming back to center and repeating one more time. Then we will come out of this pose together. So let's get started. Shoulders are down. Our forehead is relaxed. We begin by lifting our chin up as our eyes gaze to the ceiling. Our tongue comes out. Excellent work. How's everyone doing? Okay, very good. Let's close our eyes down. Take a breath in. And take a breath out. Breathe in. And breathe out. Open your eyes and come back to center. Wow, you all did a wonderful job on those face yoga method poses. Yes, something that we all can practice on when we go home today. I do have some handouts for you that you can carry with you and continue to practice these poses. We're going to close our practice today with a tapping exercise. It's similar to the face tapping that we did earlier, but this time we will be tapping our face, our head, and our upper body. Tapping is a wonderful way to relax the body and the face, and it also helps us to center ourselves mentally. It is something that you can do at night before going to bed, or at the end of a body yoga class as a cool down from your practice. So let's start. We're just going to begin. I will demo first, and then I will do the tapping exercise with you. So let's start by what we do is we relax our shoulders, we relax our face, and we bring our fingers to the top of our head, and we just begin to tap. We move the fingers to the side of our head, to our forehead, switching to our thumbs, to the eye area, and then we begin to use our fingers under the eyes, make a little fist under the nose, and down to the jaw. Tap your shoulders. Bring your left hand over to tap all the way down the side of the right body. And then we'll reverse that. We'll bring our right hand to the left side of our body and we'll tap down to our hip. Okay, and then we come out. All right, so let's do that together. This is called body tapping, or just simply tapping. Bring your hands, your fingers up to the top of your head. Relax your shoulders, and let's begin to tap together. Just lightly tap the top of our head as we relax. Move the fingers to the side of the head. Bring them over to the forehead. Bring your thumbs together and apply those underneath the eyebrows, relaxing those shoulders down. Just hold for a second. Then make a fist with both your hands and just apply the knuckles up under the eyes, just like this. Great job. You've got it. Just bring one hand up under the nose, down to your chin, and then both hands come to our shoulders here, and you tap. Release the left hand and bring it over underneath your right arm into the right side body and begin to tap your right side body all the way down to the hip crease. Bring that left hand back over to the left shoulder, release the right hand, and gently tap the left side body, starting from up under the arm all the way down the left side of your body down to the hip crease. Great job, everyone. Release the hands, place them back in your lap. Feel that relaxing sensation As we close our eyes, we begin to breathe in and we breathe out. Feel just a wonderful, relaxing sensation come over the body from the top of our head all the way down to our toes. And we breathe in fresh oxygen and we release anything that no longer serves us. We will sit for a few minutes just practicing our relaxing breath, breathing in and breathing out. Bring your hands together at your heart center. It is with honor and gratitude and thanksgiving that I offer you today as students who have joined me in this beautiful face yoga method practice. There are sign-up sheets at the back of the room. Please sign up for next week's classes before leaving. And don't forget to check your name off on the gift giveaway contest that we're offering before leaving today. Let's take one more breath in to seal our practice and breathe out. Have a peaceful evening.